I needed to be in the room. Like, that was my desire. I gotta be in the room. Being in that type of worship and praise environment was just, oh, it was so good. I will say though that it was very difficult trying to, focus in services and in classes. And, it was really difficult trying to attend, everything that I, desired to, that was in the programming, because I had my kids with me. And even though my mom was here to help, like, it's still 4 against 2. We did try to sit a little bit closer, like during service, and it was just like we ended up having to leave early that service because the girls got sleepy. And like, this lady that was behind us, she like offered to hold one of the babies, and I was like, sure, you can take this one. Which is wild that I just handed my baby off to a stranger. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Soraya. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4 and a worship leader, and I'm sick. This is a fun weekend, a crazy weekend, because we are traveling out of town, and we, meaning me and the kids, and my mom is coming to help ride with us and drive and everything. But we're headed out of town to Chicago this weekend to attend the Ignite conference with Bishop Brandon Jacobs and Lady Vivian Jacobs in New Zion Temple. And yeah, I'm trying to pack, do laundry, while also fighting this chest cold that I have. Come along with me on this adventure. Why am I going to the Ignite conference? Why is this a big deal for me? Just all the things, okay? So I follow Bishop Jacobs. I watch New Zion Temple every Sunday, every Monday. And last year I watched the conference online. And I mean, I could feel the glory in my home just from watching online. And I knew then that if I could feel the Lord at home, then I knew I was for sure gonna feel him in the building, right? And so on the very last night of the conference, they, were talking about how registration was open for the next year, which is this year. And I looked at my husband, I said, I'm going. And I immediately got online and registered. I just knew last year, I was like, I have to be in the building this year. And so that's what I'm doing. And so today is Thursday. The conference actually started today, but because Avery being in school, I didn't want to leave her. I didn't want to take her out of school 2 days in a row. Definitely driving, not trying to fly with 4 children. Not gonna do that. And so my mom she's actually flying in today, which I'm gonna go pick her up after we pick up Avery. We'll drive out, we'll leave out tomorrow morning. My goal is to get on the road about 6 a.m. It's about 4.5 hours to the hotel from my house. I'm just so looking forward just to going and just being poured into and just being in the presence of the Lord and not being not being responsible for the atmosphere, if that makes sense. Like as a worship leader, as the ones who are serving, when it's your when you're hosting as the church or as the worship leader or whatever, the assignment is heavy and it's weighty, knowing that you play a huge role in creating this atmosphere for worship and and all the things. And so I'm just really glad that it's not me that's in that seat, that I'm just coming I'm just looking for the Lord to just do something, amazing, like in this time. I really am. And I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what he's going to shift, but he's going to do something. So the time is 6:37. I wanted to leave right at 6 a.m., but I feel like 6:37 is good for me, 4 children, and my mom. So we about to get on this road, and I will check in with you guys when we get to Chicago. And my heart was so dirty.
Abraham of anointed, you are the barrier of a covenant. I pray for Abraham's in the room.
This is the most strangest session I've ever seen. Wow. Hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah.
All right, so this is how I am looking after classes, which ended up being more of like a service, prophetic flow type of thing. But I was in the back corner, which is why like all the shots are like so far away. But me and Jesus had a time in that corner. Look, my glasses is all smudged and woo, Jesus. But we got something to eat, and now we're about to just freshen up and just head back down for evening service. Maybe go look at some vendors, maybe pick up a couple of things, who knows. Well, y'all saw I brought like that black dress and whatever. That's just no, I'm not doing all that. No, not gonna do it. We're just gonna stay in this and just freshen up a little bit and call it a day. conference for me, day 3 of the conference, like overall. Getting 4 kids ready in a hotel room that only has a shower has definitely been a little challenging. But
it's me, Avery. I take a shower.
yes, but
shower too.
yes, but we made it work. Everybody's clean, everybody's moisturized, and everybody's ready to go. And now I just need to get myself dressed. There was a 9 a.m. session for worship leaders that I really wanted to go to this morning, but priorities, right? The priority was yeah, and I'm still sick too. Anyways, the priority was getting the children dressed, making sure we ate, and yeah, so I ended up missing that. But there's a 12 o'clock session with Pastor T. Renee Glenn that I am going to be on time for, bless the Lord. And I'm going to have time to go to Starbucks. There's a Starbucks in the hotel. Hello. So, you know, nostalgia, right? Because I've been going to Seven Brew. But today we're going to go to Starbucks, get me a little something for all my pain and suffering, right? And then we'll go to the session. So sleeping last night wasn't too bad. I guess the thing about traveling is like trying to keep as much routine, you know, as possible, even though we're in a hotel, obviously. So it's not going to be exactly how it is at home, but still trying to make sure our environment, you know, is kind of reminiscent of what it is at home, to try and keep sleep schedules the same and just all the things. So we ended up leaving the service early last night because the twins got sleepy, and they usually get sleepy around 8:30ish. Did our bedtime routine. We read our books, you know, with the oldest kids. And the twins actually ended up waking up because, of course, it's just a little bit more noise, you know, in the hotel room with so many people being in the same room. The kids did fine. Carter, he ended up waking up early, but it was fine. It was fine. No, he didn't wake up early. He went to sleep late, but everything was fine. So anyways, so that's what happened last night, and I think that's it. I think that's all I need to say. So I'll check in with you guys later.
What would happen if you pause on all the action? Quit the stress and need no caption. Give your Instagram vacation. Yeah, work on your...
Lift it with your heart one more time. See, I believe. I believe God. I believe God. And still believe. One more time. I don't know. Yeah, he was 8 years old. If your neighbor not singing, you are the living water. You are the living water. You are. This is the result or the consequence. What we're seeing now is this modern day world, but in the church. This great instability, can I preach it tonight? This great instability, stress, guilt, and spiritual unrest, where young people have
All right, y'all, so it is day, what is this, 3 for me, but day 4 of the conference, the last day of the conference. And I'm trying to like get my thoughts together. Obviously I'm still coughing, still got this little chest cold, whatever. It's awful. But it honestly is getting better. Been wearing my mask. The Robitussin has been helping. So I'm just ready for it to be over though. And I'm just like, how long is this gonna last? Jesus. Yesterday night was youth service. It was like a glow in the dark type of theme during the worship part, and then they turned the lights on for the like, you know, like the speaking or the speaker. I got laid out, rolled on the floor once. But it was good. It was good. I actually ran into Bishop Jacobs at the end of service while I was walking through the vendors, which was really cool. I haven't really gotten a whole lot of pictures with people, although like I wanted to ask people for pictures. At the same time, I was just like, is that awkward? Number one. Number two, you know, these people aren't celebrities. And I don't say that to like minimize them or like minimize their anointing or like who they are as people. But I say that just to say like they're people, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I kind of felt like I knew them, right? Because I watched them every week online, and so it's like, oh, I know that person, recognize their face, all that kind of stuff. But then it was just kind of like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let them be people, you know. And but it was good. Everybody was really nice. We had a really, really good time. I really, really wish that, you know, we could stay for the last service. I really, really wish that I could have been here on Thursday and even in the morning service on Friday. But for the time that I have been here, I have truly, truly enjoyed myself. In the future, I wouldn't mind bringing my kids again, but I would like for it to come by myself. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would like to come by myself just so that I can, you know, move how I need to move when I need to move, and just be able to attend fully, you know, the conference. Because I guess, you know, the pieces that I was in was great, but I would have loved to have been in all of it, you know. So it has been a couple of days since we've, you know, come home from the conference. The conference itself is great. The hotel that we were in was great. I mean, I don't know if we'll be back in that same hotel next year, but the area was great. The weather was great. I mean, it was just an overall really, really good experience. So right now I am on my way to take Riley to an allergist appointment. So I will talk to you guys later. See you in the next video, all that jazz. I can't even think straight right now on what it is I'm supposed to be saying on this little outro, because I am so turned around with this GPS and this time and trying to make it there on time. My mind is scrambled. And I'm still coughing. This chest cold won't leave me alone. It is just so much happening. So much happening. But all right, y'all, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, for real. Bye.